What's up, guys? Aesthetic Crypto back again with another YouTube video, and this content is from my actual camera, just showing you that once again I'm a random guy in my office on the internet making YouTube videos for content, more so for me, but anybody who wants to watch. There's gonna be a full moon tonight, and actually the full moon is a good time to buy. I've said this before, and that's what this video is about. So like the video and let's get started. Okay, you know it is Aesthetic Crypto, but I'm gonna detail and break down when each full moon happens. The past like 5, 6, 7, 10 full moons. We'll start in last year, October, because August had 2 full moons. That was super weird. September is always a down month. We'll just start October. I feel like that's enough. You see that date here, that line is showing you where the full moon happened. Obviously there was a pump before then, but even if you bought then on that full moon and sold a week or 2 later, you would have been well in profit. So it's a good idea to do this. I'm gonna mark off the next one for November. That was around Thanksgiving and the price was still crazy, but it shot up way after that. So if you would have sold a week and a half after that, you would have been super duper good. It's crazy how much you can make. The same thing that happened in December, it looked like it was a very volatile thing, and then it shot up in early January about that ETF news until it tanked. And guess where it tanked and landed at? The next full moon in January. It's kind of really funny how a lot of these things line up. And after that, that was a rocket ship for BTC. You technically shouldn't have sold, but if you bought again on the next moon in February, your face probably melted after the historic burst of power that Bitcoin got. You see this, and that was actually the peak in early March. Right now, $73,000. You would have sold around that time, you've been making money. So every single full moon so far, if you would have bought then and sold a week later, you would have been in profit. Around here is where it starts to get a little choppy. This one was relatively high, $68,000, $69,000 on the full moon. And you kind of had to wait for this one because it was very choppy. It went well below, but technically if you sold in that time frame around 70,000, you would have still made it out with little money. So all moons have worked so far. The only one that I would say is probably the most choppy is this April one, because there was a crazy downtime and you really had to like hold on to your tactics if you didn't want to get shaken out of the market, because there was a lot of chop down. But technically, if you would have held right before the next full moon, you still could have got out in profit, which is actually pretty amazing to hear. This May one, it's a little bit weird. It was boring, but you definitely still could have got out right there at that peak too. And now today we're on the next one. If you see the market pattern, it's showing that it's going down. So if you are going to do this strategy, it's probably a good time to buy. Now, technically that hit rate was 100%, but I'll give 1 or 2 because it was so choppy and you barely got out in profit. Even though it was a possibility to get out in profit, we'll say it was like an 80% hit rate. Now, if you don't trade better than 80%, it's probably a good idea to at least test this strategy. I've said it time and time again. That's a part of the reason I've made a good amount of money in 2024. I'm just a guy on the internet. This is not financial advice, but you see the data. Just wanted to share this. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.